I used to work nights at a small 24-hour convenience store on the edge of town. It wasn't a dangerous area, but it was isolated. Nothing but farmland behind the store and a long, empty highway out front. Most nights were boring. A few drunk customers, a few truckies getting coffee. Nothing weird. Until one night, around 3 a.m., a man walked in. I noticed him the moment the automatic doors slid open. He looked normal enough. Jeans, jacket, backpack. But something about him felt wrong. Like he was smiling with the wrong part of his face. He didn't look around the store. He walked straight up to the counter, placed both hands on it, leaned forward, and said my name. Not in a friendly way, just, "Evening, Max." I froze. I never wear a name badge. I never introduce myself to customers, and I'd never seen this man in my life. I forced a smile and asked how he knew my name. He said, "You told me." I told him I definitely hadn't. He replied, "Not tonight, but you will, soon." At this point, I was done being polite. I reached for the silent alarm under the counter, but stopped halfway. The man suddenly lifted both hands, palms out, like he was surrendering, and he said, "Careful. You pressed that last time." My stomach dropped. He kept talking, like he was remembering a movie I hadn't seen. "You called the police. They got here too late. You ran out the back door. You slipped on the gravel. Hit your head. Poor Max." His smile widened. Not friendly, not human. Almost like he was proud of the story he was telling. I stepped back and told him to leave. He didn't move. He just tilted his head and said, "You're early tonight. The timeline's different." "That's good," he said. "That means you might survive this time." Before I could say anything, he turned around and walked out. No rush, no fear, just done. I ran to the window to see where he went, but the parking lot was empty, completely empty. He vanished in under 2 seconds. No car, no footsteps, nothing. I checked the security cameras, and that's when the real nightmare started. The footage showed the automatic doors opening, but nobody walked in. Nobody approached the counter. Nobody stood in front of me. The entire time I was talking, I was alone, smiling, nodding, backing away from nothing, talking to thin air. The store owner called me later that morning after reviewing the footage. He asked if I felt okay or if I needed a few days off. But he also said something else, something I can't stop thinking about. He said, "Max, this has happened before, almost exactly the same. Another night shift worker, different year, different person, same behavior, same conversation, and right after that shift, we never saw him again."